Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with a real-life confectioner. Now, a confectioner is someone who works with candies and sweets. And this man right here works at my beloved Baskin-Robbins. Tell him one time.
I work at Baskin-Robbins.
All right, and this man is...
Caleb.
Caleb, you have a last name?
Caleb Thomas.
Caleb Thomas. Without a doubt, ice cream is my absolute favorite sweet. It's number one. I really like more of the custard style ice cream, like where it's real smooth. Okay? And Baskin-Robbins, for whatever reason, has that in spades. I don't understand what it is about the way they do their ice cream, but it is amazing. Simply amazing. It's number one in the Lewis house. Baskin-Robbins. Always. Baskin-Robbins has how many flavors?
Like 50, actually.
Right. So they put on the sign, what is it, 31?
Those are 31 main flavors.
31 main flavors, but more because they have all these specialty things that come in. Make sure you're holding that mic up, Caleb, because we want to hear everything you have to say today. Okay, your number one flavor. You work there and you've tasted everything multiple times. Yes. What's your favorite flavor?
The best flavor there has to be Mom's making cookies. I don't care what you say. It's delicious. All right, it's awesome. Like, the rest of them are trash. If you like chocolate, I'm sorry. Like, Mom's making cookies is amazing. Yes.
Okay, the rest of them are not trash. I've tasted lots of ice creams and they're delightful.
Have you had
absolutely?
You
delightful.
had Mom's making cookies?
I've not had Mom's making cookies.
It's seasonal.
Why didn't you tell me that when I came in the other day? Hey, Mr. Lewis, you got to try this.
It wasn't there. It's seasonal. Like, it's special. It's that special that you can only have it.
Tell us what season I need to come in to taste Ma's like cookies.
This season, right now.
I came in last weekend.
No, we just got delivery. I do delivery, and we just got it back.
Okay, what days are you working? Because I'm coming to visit you again.
I work today.
Today's Wednesday. I can't. I have.
All right, I work Friday.
Friday. Bet. My favorite flavor at Baskin-Robbins, and has been for 20 years. World-class chocolate. It's smooth. It's creamy. It's not like an extreme chocolate taste because it's got that white chocolate in there. Yes. Ashton's behind the camera like, ooh.
I'm glad you know there's white chocolate because people be annoying me. They be like, can I get vanilla and chocolate? I'm like, it's not vanilla and chocolate. I got so many arguments, but...
That's frustrating that people don't understand what they're actually asking for. Ma's like cookies. You gonna
Yes.
I got to taste that next time I come in. You're going to have to remind me because I'm not going to remember what it is. Okay, Caleb, we wanted to ask you just a few personal questions. What will be the best and worst things about being an adult?
The responsibilities that come with it, like jobs, like actually finding a job that will support your living style, that'll be hard. And like also trying to think about moving out and being on your own. Me personally, I'm gonna stay with like my parents until I save up enough money for me to live by myself, or just I'm barely gonna be at home anyway. Might as well just have somewhere to sleep.
What job would you love to have if you could have any job?
I want to be a therapist, like a marriage counselor. Like that's what I like talking to people.
That's very noble. Most people would end up saying, I want to be a celebrity or something. Okay, these are legit questions. We get them in huge cubes, so this is not something I made up. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes. No.
The universe is an awfully big place, Caleb.
Aliens are not real.
I saw one last night.
If you think so, you're just paranoid. Yes.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Friday, September 23rd, 2022. I'm Mia, and today's top story highlights tonight's football game at Lewisburg High.
So with this time off, how have y'all been preparing for the game? Y'all had a week off. How have y'all capitalized and used this time?
You know, last week was such a great week for us. It taught us, we went into this last week just thinking about discipline, just being disciplined, understanding what the coaches want from our players, and how can we get better as coaches, teaching our guys what to do and how to do it at a high level. And I felt like we achieved that last week, and this week it's been nothing but great preparation and just discipline.
So how have you altered and changed the play since the start of the season?
Well, you know, I'm a man of patience. You know, I love to stay calm, cool, collected, because that's when I can think properly. We really haven't changed anything. We just need the guys to buy in a little more to the system and what we're trying to do. It's a lot of just culture changing that needs to be implemented. And I feel like we're achieving that slowly but surely. And so once we get the culture changed and the guys buy into what I'm trying to teach them and show them, then that's when we'll start winning ball games. But most of all, if we're disciplined, we'll win more ball games.
What does a typical practice look like?
Well, when the guys first come in, they on the board, we'll normally have the dress for today. They'll have either uppers, that's just a shoulder pass and shorts, or will be full pass, that's shoulder pass, and our padded shorts, and our helmets also. So then after that, they'll put on their gear. We'll either go lift weights, offensive lift weights, defensive be in meetings. Then we'll switch defensive meet and offensive be in the film room. After that, we'll go on the field about 2:40, and that's where we'll stretch and have individual competition. It's either called go score or board drills. After that, we'll have individual where you're learning specific drills inside of your position. Then we'll go special teams, and then we'll go back to individual so we can reiterate what the guys have learned for that day. After that, we'll go inside. That's just more run and run blocking with our O-line and our quarterback and our running back. While that's happening, our wide receivers and defensive backs, that's our corners and safeties, they'll be over playing one-on-one. Then after that, we'll go into 7-on-7. That's just wide receivers and the quarterback against the linebackers and our DBs. That's corner, safety, safety, corner. All right? And we'll do that for about 10 or 15 minutes. We'll be very specific about the plays that we want to run in the game and try to get good at those as to where we won't mess those up. Then after that, we'll go scouts. What that means, now we're preparing for our opponents. So we'll have the 2s and the 3s that's not, you know, actually the starters going down to where the offense is and vice versa. The offensive guys that are the 2s and the 3s, they'll go down and help the defense run, let's say, Lewisburg's defense or offense. And then after that, we're either going to run, I'll bring them up, talk to them, give them my spiel on how the day went and what we need to improve on, or what a great job they're doing. And then after that, we'll pray it up, break it down, and we're out.
So what does the team's game day routine look like?
Game day routine for me, dealing with our team, is we normally wear our jerseys on Fridays to represent Horn Lake. We also wear khakis, you know, just to look presentable. I would love the guys to kind of just calm down and focus in on their day and just finish the day strong inside the school, because, you know, we're student athletes first. Then when they get back to football, they're in the mindset of preparing those last second details, the little things, locking in, focusing up. Understanding the depth chart, knowing where they're supposed to be when they coach call a certain special team. So knowing the depth chart, if a guy's out, knowing who the backup is, we call that call outs. And so we normally go through that on a typical Friday, and then we'll come in, then we'll eat pregame meal. We'll come back, give them their clothes, give them time to relax, and then it's game time.
So, what kind of challenges will you guys be facing with Lewisburg, and how will you overcome those challenges?
That's been the challenge all last week and this week is discipline. I feel like Lewisburg is it's a good team. They're decent, and their coach over there, he had them for a couple years now, and they're moving the ball well, and they're disciplined. And so that's one thing that I want to make sure our kids understand is no matter what we do, Lewisburg will always be disciplined. So we got to go down and punch them in the mouth, not literally, figuratively. Just go down and handle our business, impose our will on them, make them submit, make them quit, and we'll win this ball game.
All right, that sounds good. Sounds like we're gonna have a great week.
Yeah. We just need our fans and our cheerleaders to pump us up and get us right and keep us right, and we'll do good.
We got y'all.
Thank you for the support.
No problem.
It is game day here at Horn Lake. It's an away game, I will say that. It's an away game. We're over at Lewisburg tonight, 7:30. We need y'all in the stands. However, in celebration of a spirited competition, we have offense versus defense. All right, so who are we with?
John Randall
And you are?
on offense.
John Randall on offense. And then we have?
Jonathan Johnson.
On?
Defense.
On?
Defense.
Right. So we're going to keep Lewisburg out of the end zone tonight.
Sure. That sounds about right.
We're going to get in the end zone tonight. All right. We got a little spirited competition. Offense versus defense with the head, shoulders, knees, cup game. Now, are y'all familiar with the game? We've played it on EVTV before. The guys are all ready to go. Here we go. Ready and head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, knees, cup. All right, that's one for offense. It's the best out of three. I'm just telling you right now. All right, here we go. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, head, knees, cup, up. All right, that would have been offense, but it doesn't count because instead of grabbing the cup, he threw the cup at Bree's head.
No. I grabbed the cup, and him being on defense, being slower than offense, he hit my hand. The cup flew.
Bree, I think that's a fumble. What do you think?
I think they should owe me each $5.
I'm on O-line. No.
You're all worried about the cup. It's a fumble.
That should go to defense.
It's a fumble. So here we go. We're still one. Here we go. Head, shoulders, cup.
Ooh.
That's defense right there. We are 1-1. OMG, Bree. We're down to the final one. Final. Bree, you might have to come in just a little bit for this. Here we go. Cup. All right, so that's it. That's it. Offense has won. Offense has won the trophy. Here, you can go back to class with that. Tell us, give us your ending speech here.
I would like to thank my mom, my dad. I would like to thank my brothers right here. These my true brothers. They always been here. Hey, come out to the game, Lewisburg. Support. Please. From Teal for y'all.
Jennifer Lopez was born in the Bronx, New York in 1969 to Puerto Rican parents who supported her ambitions to become a singer, taking singing and dancing lessons starting at 5 years old. This changed when Lopez dropped out of college to pursue acting, with her parents strongly opposing her aspirations. After touring the world with various productions, Lopez made her breakthrough performance in Selena, the 1997 movie in which she played the beloved Mexican singer Selena Quintanilla, who had been killed just years prior, earned Lopez praise and put her on the fast track to superstardom. Since then, Lopez has remained one of the most notable Hispanic American figures in the movie and music industry, often earning the status of triple threat. She also earned critical acclaim for her role in 2019's Hustlers.
The framers of the Constitution were a group of knowledgeable delegates from the American colonies who had studied other governments and civilizations and the methods employed by them together with the results. The Constitution gives us the foundation for a free, prosperous, and independent life for every citizen, but citizens must be aware of the current government policies and what decisions are being made. Carelessness or indifference to these rights and policies could cause one to lose them.
This week's feature vocabulary words are adhere, aloof, and ambiguous. Adhere. Stick completely to a surface or substance. Believe in and follow the practices of. Aloof. Not friendly or forthcoming. Cool and distant. Ambiguous. Open to more than one interpretation, having a double meaning. We have lots of great content that never makes it on the show. If you want to see the full interview with Caleb, plus tons of other clips we don't show here on the show, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking subscribe on our website, hornlakehigh.com. We have the football game tonight, and tomorrow there is a band competition at Olive Branch High School. They perform at 5 o'clock. Be sure to come out and support your Eagles. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here Monday. Have a fantastic weekend.